people. Welcome to the stream. Just gonna pull this sucker right up in front of me and get settled in. So, something is brewing in Carthage, or Carthage, I'm not sure how I would pronounce it. And so I'm off to have a look at that. So I'm just currently coming back from the California Nebula. And so I thought I'd do it like I was going to actually not do a live stream tonight, and then because I was going to release a video. I've been putting together a video of all the best, or my favourite applications that run alongside the game, but having them all running as well as trying to make the video live as I do, my computer started really suffering and I was having lag and stuttering and all sorts, and it ended up with me screaming at the screen. So I put that to one side for the day. I'll try and finish it tomorrow. I'll just have to do it in a different kind of way. I don't know how I want to do that yet, because I'm not really a big fan of editing stuff together. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to see what's happening. It shouldn't take me too long to get there. I think I've got maybe, don't know how many jumps, maybe 15 jumps, something. Still not a fan of how the chat always goes into top chat. It's a new thing that YouTube have done. Basically, kind of like your Patreons and stuff like that would have priority in the chat. Whereas I agree with it for some things. If you run a certain deal with your Patreons. Oh, I might have gone a bit early with this one, but yeah, I have. I'll have to cool that down. So I'm just kind of that was what I wanted to do. I forgot to do that. There was a program I wanted running in the background today. I've forgotten which one it is. That's it. I'm trying Elite Galaxy Online comms link. And it takes a while to connect with the game, but hopefully it's going to make a bit of a difference to my game. I like the look of it, I like the way it works. But I've yet to properly try it out. So I was thinking, I'll give it a go in this on this run. So if you join in the chat, come by and say hello. If you didn't know, I've got a Discord connected to the channel now. We have quite a few new members actually over recent days, so that's picking up really well. And a few people in there really contributing as well, which is good. Good to see. And I think we're going to do our first big event this weekend. I say big event, depends how many people sign up for it, but I'm going to do something on Sunday where we're going to go around some nebula. So for any of you out there who've never done exploration before, you can drop by the Discord, sign up, and come along. Take you through it step by step, get it all mapped out and everything. Should be fun. Is that a Thargoid? It's a Thargoid, isn't it? Hopefully I won't get hyperdicted here. And so yeah, with Beyond dropping next week, the community goals this week it seems as though we're gearing up towards that Thargoid, shall we say, trespassing through the bubble. So I think this is going to be really interesting times. Very interesting for the people who are maybe going to be pulled in by Beyond. Yeah. Don't say that now. If not, there's an artificial way I could actually go look at one. Oh, that's a good line of stars there. Hey Game Tech, how are you going? Thanks for joining us. Where are you joining us from? So yeah, the weekend we're going to do group things, swing by the nebulas, a few different nebulas. It's not necessary to obviously do the whole thing, because it'll be a fair few hours that I run it for. But if you haven't done exploration before, it's a nice thing to just try for the first time. This could be a ringed water world. It is. Let's go check this out. If it's terraformable. And if anybody wants to join me on my travels tonight, you can feel free to add me in game. I'm on PC. My handle's Swifty78, as you can see there under the status. Oh, well, nice for joining in. See, actually, I think Commander Toughmiser's back in the bubble, but it might be a bit late for him to join in, actually. Oh, I'll see. Oh no, he'll be out chasing Thargoids, actually. Which is really strange, is what I was doing that last night, and then suddenly it's come out as the community goal today. Oh, what do you stream in the meantime? Okay, let's hope this is terraformable. Fingers crossed. Damn it. Oh well. It's nice to see one. I'm going to give it a flyby. About 12 jumps out. I am scanning the odd planet when I come through, but I think it'll probably be about maybe 20 minutes. Because I'm hitting quite a few systems with just suns. And I'm going to fly by this ring world. I'm loving the huge ice caps. That's pretty cool. And I think next week, to celebrate Beyond, I'm definitely going to do a huge exploration thing. Hopefully something that's going to take the week. That is pretty good. I'm not a fan of how matte the water looks, but never mind. The polar caps are still pretty cool. I laugh because that was my attention originally. The whole point of my name, Ineffectual Gamer, was to because I'm not very good at anything, but I love games. So I thought, oh, I'll do a vast variety of things, but at the moment, kind of Elite's been the thing that I've been doing, and it would seem silly to stop at the moment. But I might do some honest game reviews at some point. Just to stop me going too space crazy. Wow, that's big. Come on, Nick. Not the biggest, but big. So we've got unidentified signals aplenty in this area as well. Yeah, so you can see I'm hitting a lot of these new systems with very few planets. Hey Rakrill, how's it going? Thanks for joining in the stream. What are you up to tonight? Are you playing in game or are you just watching streams? Or both? Multitaskers galore. Are you in that area by any chance, Crash? Just gonna check that that's working. I've jump detected. Yeah, it does. It runs lovely and cool. That's why I like it. You can pretty much, unless it's like a super massive sun, you can jump as you pass it. And you'll get a bit of smoke, but you won't get any serious complaints. Okay. Are you playing in closed or open? You are on PC, aren't you? Because you dropped by the you dropped by the Discord. Right, system map. Okay, that might be a good one. Let's have a look. Not that one. That's going to be borderline. Oh, I've already done it anyway. It's ammonia. And this must be high metal content. Yep. Okay, so we can get out of here. Alright, Tangent, how's this going? I meant to send a message to you actually. I was halfway through writing it and then realised I was late for work. I'll try and remember to finish it off tonight. I watched your video, by the way. It was good. Are you working at the moment or are you playing? Hey Nero, how's it going? Ah, I'm off to, I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing it right. I am off to, if I can find it, the Carthage region, or the Carthage system. Carthage. People from different countries will pronounce it different ways, but so I'll see what it's like. I don't know. I just got a tip off by a certain commander, not too far away from you. About something going on there, so I thought I'd check it out. I'm getting into occupied space now, so there's no point. Just gonna fast jump it. And then after that, I don't know whether to go maybe see a pumpkin patch or... Yeah, maybe you can edit my videos for me. I had a meltdown today doing one video. Because you know the way I do it, I do my videos even like I do a stream. It's a bit gonzo and just fly by wire type thing, you know, clicking buttons and jumping over and trying to think in the moment, not being too scripted. And so there I am with about 12 applications open, all eating up CPU and memory, trying to record it in HD while running the game, and my computer just decided that no, we're not doing this today. So I was getting pretty riled up until Expletive turned it off and decided that I'm going to leave it for another day. Anybody else who's joined the channel, by the way, be sure to drop by and say hello. Everybody's welcome here, and if you haven't joined the Discord yet, it is in the notes underneath. Join the Discord, come say hello in the Discord. Got a few things going in there now. Thanks for everybody who's donating screenshots. The screenshot section is looking really nice. What else? I've got a group thing that I'm going to set up for Sunday. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, you can check that out. The thing is, I did documentary filmmaking at university, and I actually loved the editing sequence then. I just hate it now. Maybe it's because I haven't got cheap drink anymore. Okay. I'll tell you how many jumps I am out in a second. What was there before? I wasn't even really looking. I can't be far now. Oh, 74. You'd think that would be a good system, wouldn't you? 3 jumps out, apparently. Nothing decent. And I have this really crazy idea at the moment, and I'm just trying to talk myself out of it. I'm not going to say it yet because I don't want any peer pressure telling me I should do it and then forcing me into a situation I can never return from. But I might put it as a vote in one of my videos. I don't know yet. So one thing I love about the Elite Universe is can't really get too bored of stuff to do after time. Okay, so we're 2 systems out. How are you doing, Overlord? Thanks for joining the stream. This is your first time, isn't it? And I thought that would pull people in. How the hell do you pronounce that second part of the name, by the way? Odnian. Okay, so one jump off. Crash has just come online by the looks of it. By the way, I've said before, anybody else who plays on PC, feel free to add me, Commander Swifty78, because Ineffectual Gamer is actually the name of the channel, not my handle in most games. I do use it in a couple of games, but generally I don't. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thanks for popping in. I'm still at that stage where I can kind of recognise people who are new, but... Hey, Camo, how's it going? Wow, they opened the doors to the asylum tonight, didn't they? Everybody's dropping in now. Tell you, I just need to put beer on the thumbnail of everything. Oh, the neon. Okay. Hey, there's a couple. Somebody else was asking about Xbox though last night, and I said to join the Discord. So at least there's 2 of you. I'll give you your own little channel to high five each other in. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, we've definitely got something going on here. Okay, let's have a look. The crash landing's on. Oh, he's a little bit out, but I'll invite him to the wing. Hey Jess, how's it going? Welcome aboard the stream. And so, oh, I was going to say I came from there, but I didn't come from there, did I? I was in California, Nebula. Bog knows where that is. Probably behind that big sun. Yeah, it must be behind that big sun. Oh well. So this is my little ship here. This is the Memphis Belle. And I called her that because by the time I've finished travelling places in her, she generally comes back a little bit rickety. Rickety? Oh, there you go, Nero. You've got a friend. They do cross-platform stuff, so... Well, not cross-platform. I'll put my tongue in. So that'll be 2. So if anybody does want to join the Discord, it's underneath in the notes. Feel free to come along. We've got a section for photographs and things at the moment. There's different Elite Dangerous parts to it. There's a specific section for Xbox players at the moment. I haven't put one for PS4 players, but I might be a PS4 player soon as well. Just as a side thing. And normally Wolf would be on at this time, but he's been pulled back into the world of Warcraft. So, hey No Name, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by again. Okay, so options. I'll put my wing beacon on Crash. Wing. Oh, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it sounds alright. Oh well, you can always pop in and have a look with us. Where are you from? Are you from? I'm in Northumberland, actually. Okay. Far from where you were. Yeah, not too far. You're in the better part of that part of the north, anyway. Right, so. Yeah, there's definitely an Imperial one in here, so we'll definitely go check that out. Just trying to spot you. Where did you go? You were flying past me a second ago. Where did you go? You were flying past me a second ago. Oh, you're behind me, that's why. I'm actually looking for you. I've got my wing beacon on. Ah, there you are. Yeah, I've got. I can see you now. Yeah, no problem. I'll sort that out. Tangent. Actually, I can do it even as soon as I drop into the next bit. Can you see me yet? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're actually behind a white. Somebody just jumped out and you're behind the white box. Oh, I'll have to be careful of them. I'm just behind you now. Yeah, hopefully there's no griefers here actually, because I do have some data on board. I'll let you drop in first then. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, when I get a second, I'll add it for you, Tangent. No problem. What are you targeting first, the majestic development? No, I just wanted to have a look at them. To be honest with you, I wasn't here for any other specific reason. Did you actually hear that, or was I just not pressing the button properly? Oh, they've been attacked. I just said I'm just kind of dropping in to have a look, to be honest with you. I didn't know exactly what was going on. But it's a bit strange last night that I was stealing stuff from Thargoids and then that's become the new community goal. Yeah. Well... yeah. No name. Crash Landing here just came on Discord early and just said that these Imperial fleet ships had arrived or had been spotted, so I've kind of come out to have a look at them. So I'm going to have a look at this one. There's a couple more apparently. And then, who knows? I don't know yet. I was thinking of going and looking at pumpkins originally. That was my original idea. I'm going to have a really good close-up look at these ones. So let's make sure there's not too many baddies around or anything. So these are all battle damaged. I'm concerned that these are all damaged, actually. I thought they'd been shipped out of here to deal with the threat of the Thargoids. Yeah. But it looks like they've all actually been in battle already. Whoa! Do I get a fine for that? Oh, I hate this joystick. Well, I don't hate it, that's probably a bit strong, but... So these are battle scarred, so... I mean, that one particularly, look at that. Which is strange, considering I don't know what it's... What was I thinking there? Yeah, I was thinking of going to the galaxy map, not the... Well, they're not that far off the Thargoids, actually. They're not that far off. But... in regards to the bubble, they're quite a long way, so I don't know why they're here, because if we look here as well... Majestic development... Are you heading over to Majestic Development? Yeah. Okay. Alright, well I'm heading over there now. It's a beautiful planet it's in front of. Yeah, it is. It's fantastic looking. Yeah. Nemod, hello Enrique, by the way. How are you doing? Nemod, I'm using a really cheap, I think it's Thrustmaster Freedom 2.4. There's nothing upmarket about the way I play this game. I'll play games in general. Actually, I use an Xbox controller. That's a bit of a step up on a normal one. That's a nice ship you've got. Have to do it manually, aren't I haven't actually checked no name. As far as I was aware, mine was still working. Somebody said Sophis has been taken off. I'm hoping mine's still up because it's not. Let's have a look. So, Angela. Campaign to add 3 new Majestic class interdictors to the Imperial fleet. Strange. Doesn't really give a whole load of information, that does it? Let's go have a look at this capital ship. Okay, go check out this capital ship. Oh, is it on the other side of the planet? Oh, that's a shame. I'll try and check it tomorrow morning, no name. Actually, even when I finish tonight, if I'm close enough to the passenger missions, I'll drop in and have a look, and then put it on the video if it's still working or not. It's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, this joystick, but I mean, for the price I paid for it, I'm not even going to begin to complain. Sorry?
It looks like it is.
Oh. You're not one of the hairy bikers in your spare time, are you? Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're not, I mean, they're nowhere near. Mine got knocked down by a huge amount, which I didn't mind because it's not a huge one. It's not a long distance to travel.
No, I like 4 wheels.
Ah, okay. No, I'm just asking because one of them's from Northumberland, actually, and your accent's not too far off.
Yeah, true.
And maybe you can cook as well. Well, we've got 23 people watching at the moment, which is pretty good for this time of night. So welcome everybody. If you're completely new to the chat, drop by and say hello. Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm just hoping not too many of these Oh, we've got a few people in here, actually. I think. Oh, no, we haven't. That's me reading the bloody thing wrong. Let's have a look. Oh, no, there's nobody in here. Okay. So, let's have a look. Capital ship. I don't know if I've come across one of these working, to be honest. I've come across them in dock, but I don't think I've ever come across one that's actually... This one looks like it's kind of part in operation. Just looking, it doesn't look battle scarred. Oh, I like this. I like the look of it. I love this rotating thing. It reminds me of that movie with Jodie Foster. I've forgotten the name of it now. So let's do a bit of a mosey on through here. Hopefully I don't get attacked by Imperial pilots.
It's been a couple of minutes. It appeared to have got interdicted.
Alright. Have you got any goods on board?
No, he only wants 500 credits, so he's not got much of an ambition.
Start small. So yeah, it doesn't look battle scarred. So good or bad thing? What do you think? So there's some in the system that are battle scarred, and then there's obviously a ton of others. There's some ships all landed by the looks of it. Yeah, can do, Jess. Give us 1 second. Let me pop myself in a half decent position. Probably if I go in with their bridge, alongside their bridge, should I say? I've forgotten where the bridge is on this thing actually. I think it's somewhere along here. I think. If I remember rightly. There we go. Okay. So I can get lower than that, can't I? Need to stop being such a wussy. Good spot. Right, so just give us a second to put myself in a half decent position. The fact that this actually feels so slow the way I'm rising here. I was gonna try and do it like wait. I'm not sure about the factions or anything on this. Oh, okay, there you go. That's going to show you. I'm going to spin it around so it doesn't look so stupid, but that's pretty much the shot, isn't it? You can't get much more of a comparison than that. I'll take a screenshot as well and put that on the Discord. So it gives you an idea of how big it is. And because Tangent asked so nicely, I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, so I've opened up a voice channel. Oh, you did him in, did you?
Yeah. Seemed to get haunted by anacondas.
I've said it a few times. My preference is like I love, for example, I've got a wide variety of ships. I've got a massive fleet. I should post my Inera sometime for people to check out. My personal favourite is this one, the Diamondback Explorer, just because it's my baby, and it's the one I've done pretty much all of my major work in. I have an Anaconda which I like, but I don't love it. I like it because it does the job. I've got to say that for just general flying around, I do like Imperial ships. I like the way that they look inside. I think there's just a classiness to them, and it kind of feels better when you fly them, even if they don't handle well. I just think it feels more majestic flying them. So big ship, little ship. But I'd say by far and away the Explorer for me, the Diamondback Explorer, is the one that I love the most. Did I take a picture there? Yes. Okay. 2. I like the cutter for doing what I deem local discovery. So if I'm doing something within 200, they do. They look amazing. I've just taken a size comparison photo, thanks to Jess in the chat who requested it. And I'll put that up on the Discord later. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always think the Imperial ships look like a dentist's office. Not that I actually like dentist's office because I'm English. I do. One second, just getting off thought there. I just love it in game. I really do. And I like it for what I was saying before. I like it for local exploration. So if it's somewhere within 300 light years of the bubble, then I generally use my Imperial cutter. Right, I'm gonna go just check out this other neighbouring capital ship. Say that again. You cut out for a second there. You've got an anaconda.
No, I should have, because for some reason there's an echo on the speech, so I'm not quite sure what question I'm answering.
Are you running because you're running the stream at the same time?
Well, I've got the stream on, yeah, I've got the stream on, but I have the sound off, and then I can't hear what you're saying. Obviously, I can just hear what you say over the mic.
All right, but you've got, and then you've still got an echo when you're talking. Oh, that loaded in a bit slow, didn't it? Okay, so
Just to avoid confusion, I've switched the sound off the stream.
yeah, so it's the same type, isn't it? Or is it smaller, this one? Is it smaller? I was sure the last one had 3 of these, not the round ones, the lights in the middle. I was actually absolutely sure this had 3 of those, but maybe not. Yeah, I mean, if I could get my my Diamondback Explorer up to, like, say, the 50 light year range at some point, I will be one happy chappy.
Right, what's the other ship?
Yeah, I've already gone there, I think. I don't know. I can't see you yet. Ah, yeah, I'm already there.
Yeah, I think I was still working on the echo at the time.
Ah, that's where I came from last night. That California Nebula. Oh, this ship looks even better upside down. I think that's the better way of looking at it. Oh, I'd love it if we could buy one of these. Absolutely loaded, isn't it? I don't know what do people generally kit the clipper out with? If I can get my words right. I'm just gonna have a quick look on Rogie and see if see what people normally kit it out with. Builds. Imperial cutter. It's a bit of a mix, actually, looking at the builds. But it looks like most people use it for either
they look very majestic, these.
Mining or trading seems to be the biggest usages for it. They do, well, all the Imperial stuff is just looks good, doesn't it? Saying that spinny thing reminds me of that what's her name? Jodie Foster movie where she's trying to contact aliens. Can't remember the name of it now.
Oh, I watched a bit of Altered Carbon tonight.
Oh yeah, what do you think of that?
Yeah, you're right. Blade Runner light.
It is, yeah. It's. I think it was good though. The first episode, it wasn't the most gripping, but it was good.
Well, I just finished watching the end of Star Trek Discovery and I was so frustrated with that I thought I'd go on Altered Carbon.
The Star Trek Discovery is actually the first ever Star Trek I've actually wanted to watch. I wasn't really a Trekkie growing up. I think that was something due to my dad watching it all the time. I quite like the new Battles. Well, I say the new. It's well old, but I've only just got around to it. The Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that was very good, very well written. If you're watching it courtesy of the Dark Arts, I think if you can see The Expanse, that's really good.
All right, I think I've got Netflix. I think it's on Netflix in Spain.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. Right, okay, so... No, that's what I was thinking. It looks like the first one was really badly damaged, but all the others they seem fine to me.
Yeah.
So that definitely points to a military build-up because of something that's happened to that other ship. There's another show just come out actually, which I've forgotten its bloody name now. Hang on, let me look it up. Forgotten the blooming name of this show. Counterpart. That's it. There's this show just come out in America called Counterpart. That's really good. Yeah, it's not, well, it's science fiction-y, like a Philip K. Dick type thing. Right, I'm just going to go pop off to this station to sell my data because I don't like carrying it around. I'm getting itchy feet.
Did you go to that, the dock? Have you been to the dock, have you?
No, is that a nebula?
No, I mean, there's a space dock in this system as well.
Alright, what's its name?
It's down here as,
It's in the list.
Imperial ship, Dockhill. If you go, it's the next one to the Majestic development if you go into the navigation panel.
Alright.
Imperial ship, Dockhill. I think it's a dock in Charing Cross, something like that.
Okay, I'll just check that out in a second.
Yeah, I'll just head over there. It's where I got the picture from.
All right, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely head over. I didn't even notice it in the list, otherwise I'd have just gone there now. So hey, anybody who's joining for the first time, feel free to say hello in the chat, and feel free to join the Discord, and like and subscribe if you like what you're watching. More the merrier. Hey Zoomski, how's it going? I noticed you were in Discord earlier playing. Give me 1 second, I've got a dickhead cat harassing the other cat. I'll be back in a sec. Oi. Do what? Do what? Quickly land on here and get rid of this data, because oh well, Cross Landing's just going to the side of me there. So I don't know, after I've finished here, has anybody got any ideas for me to go bugger off somewhere? I could go look at the pumpkins. I haven't had a look at them yet. I could go play with the Thargoids again, but since I did it last night, it's probably a bit boring to do again. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. I'm just waiting for the... Oh, Christ. I don't think I've got auto dock on this ship. I didn't mean that to sound so panicky, but, yeah, I haven't. Oh, well. I have to do the old manual. Trying to see where those advertising hoardings are. Okay. There's always one idiot, and I get blamed for it. He's the one who went flying under me, and I get blamed for it. If that was one of you, I'll kill yous. Well, it's a bit too hard, wasn't it? I have been to the Guardian sites. Didn't know what I was doing, so I don't know if you wanna if you wanna hold my hand, then that's no problem. If everybody else, if other people want me to go there as well. I just kind of drove around there like a tourist. Oh, the commodity market's on lockdown. I wonder what all that's about. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do that. Get the integrity up. Wait, why did I come here? Oh, yeah. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming along. Was I getting nervous, really, for 2.3 million? I must have crashed the ship at some point. Yeah, I actually should. But there's one reason why I haven't been doing it. And I can't remember what it was. I will be doing it. I'll have to have a look at Inera. There's a reason why I stopped doing it. I did start trying to collect mats for the FSD 5. A deposit on what? Sorry. New ship. Ah, right. How much have you got in the game then now?
Well, I've just finished. I'm 250,000 short of 11 billion, and that's me finished for money.
Bloody hell. Oh, that's really nice to hear, Andrew. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you like them. I'm quite surprised that people like them sometimes, because I know that I can be muddled in my thoughts at times, and the way I produce my videos is I kind of do it live with all the editing while I'm actually doing the video. It's a bit strange, but I feel comfortable with it. Right, okay. So, I'm going to go have a look at where he is, actually. I did say I was going to do that, so I'm not a liar. Ah, okay, yeah. Right, I'm on my way to you.
You were just in the dock, is it? A minute?
I am in the dock, yeah. Yeah, you will be. A bit high there, wasn't I? Battlestar Galactica moment. I love this part. Well, if I hadn't had my... What? Yeah, I love doing that. Scraping my face along the bottom. And I didn't pay my fine. And I got a trespassing warning. You saw that all the time in Battlestar Galactica. Hang on, what happened there? Oh, I peed him off, I think. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I'm not really like that in reality either. I don't like things being too polished. I like a bit of rough around the edges. I've just absolutely overshot that, haven't I? Can I get it to go down? Come on. There we go. So can you actually dock at this ship?
Well, no, you can't, but I've just tried, actually. I'm sitting on the dock, but I'm not actually docked, I haven't landed on it. Well, I have, that's a big cop there. I've landed on it, but it's not like you can land on a planet.
Right, okay. If you're not double finding it, you're not doing it right, Jess. That's what I say. As soon as it's a docking ship, I would have assumed you could, but...
Yeah. Then again, when you look at the size of our ships compared to what's docked in them, they're probably a bit small.
Oh, I did actually come here before. That was when you were being interdicted, I think.
Oh, right.
And then you were about 5 minutes behind in the chat as well. Oh, so yeah, he successfully landed. Considering he calls himself Crash. Let's do the... Oh no, come on, we can do it. It won't let me do it now. We can do the old... Oh, cripes. Right. Try this again. I was going to say we can do the old Top Gun thing here. I just need to position my ship.
Oh, there you go.
You know, I had a good time coming out the dock a moment ago when I came out of that dock. Managed to leave my gear down and hit every wall. Right, okay, so...
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't have health and safety when they were designing these spaceports.
I wanted a Battlestar Galactica ejector. I think that'd be more fun. Right, so, nope, wrong one, Michael. Right, let's see, engineers. Felicity Farth here. So, frame shift drive 5. So, I might have a look at what it was that was putting me off getting the frame shift 5. There was a reason for it. Yep, I think I know what it was now.
I didn't realise you were upside down. I'm just watching the stream here now.
Right. Yeah, I was trying like a Top Gun moment. Just gonna grab a drink, 1 second. Hang on, I'm lost to what you were on about there, Jess. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, so why didn't I want to get stuff for my frameshift drive? There is a reason for it, and I wanted to know why. So it's data mined wake exceptions. That's one of them because they're very rare. Oh. And I did have a wake scanner for them. Actually, they're probably not that bad. That was why I was dropping in on USS. it's plastic. It's lawn furniture, basically. Kind of goes with the stream. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, Nero, and that's what I was getting really annoyed at the other night because I flew in and out of a ton of them. Absolute ton of them, and I didn't receive one in the whole time. The other one is, if I can find it again, chemical manipulators. Again, looked for, that was why I flew around a whole evening and didn't find anything from either of them. When I look at Inera, it's telling me I don't have anything, and I'm pretty sure I still don't. Chemical manipulators. Chemical processors. No chemical manipulators. So that's why I think I like Scotch whiskey. I'll drink beer. If there's beer going, I'll drink beer, but Scotch whiskey is my favourite. But I have to be very gentle on it because I can quaff it, unfortunately. For anybody who's joined one of my really late streams when I'm probably a bit... Oh, it's snowing outside. That's a shock for where I live. It has been cold today, so... But I never see snow here. I saw it once the other week, and now it's snowing again, so... Hi Deonta, how's it going? First time in the stream, no? Yes, you're very lucky. That's goodbye. Yes, Dav's Hope. Oh no, you set me off. Look. Yeah, it's a good price for the two of them together. Especially on PS4, because prices don't often vary on PS4. Right, I think I'm going to head off to Dav's Hope looking for some chemical manipulators.
Right, I'll see you again sometime.
Uh...
I've got anything on here for landing. I've got SRB or anything, so
Ah, okay, that's a shame.
I'll let you get on with it. Sorry, I've had Dab's Hope yesterday, well not yesterday, the day before, so I was engineering the DBX up as well, so I've been chasing materials as well.
Did you have a good spot for the work exceptions at all?
Well, it took us about 3 hours, but it was just because of the RNG, and I kept getting nothing until I did what it said on Inara and went to the whatever it says, the place, you know, whatever planet you've got to go to.
Yeah.
What type of planet, and I just wasn't getting any drops, and then in the last half hour I got 30.
All right. Okay.
So, and I think what I should have done is start board hopping much earlier to see if I could encourage it to start dropping.
I've never even thought about board hopping either to try and encourage it. That's an idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. I am reading this.
It was fairly quick. And I got the DBX, so I got it up to like, I think minimum's 50 light years and as built's 52 and a half, so I'm quite pleased with that.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I was saying I'd be really happy with 50.
I mean, there's a lot of, you know, A-rated stuff. I haven't went all for D-rated, but I've sort of went mostly engineered everything to be lightweight, and it's worked out pretty well.
I am keeping up with this, people. I'm just want to check one thing. Right, well, thanks for joining again, and we'll link up soon. Like as well, if you've got any free time on Sunday evening, I'll be doing a run to some Nebula if you're interested.
Yeah, well, because there's one of the planets I go to, one of the starports I go to that seems to spawn long-range delivery missions for data, mostly to Colonia. And I'm thinking of stacking a load of them and doing it, so I might come and just do a little bit of exploration with you just to try out the DBX.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'll keep it posted in Discord, and I'll catch you soon, okay?
Cheers, bye.
Alright, have a good night. Right, so chemical manipulators. Unfortunately, I don't kill people. Can't do that. Distribution centers, lots of ships coming and going. Okay, no, that's a good one. The data wake mines. Okay, so that'll help because the chemical manipulators I can get at Dav's Hope. So I might go have a quick look there. Let's see if I can find that. AD sector. Okay. And we can do a bit of scanning and jumping along the way. Tangent, I haven't forgotten about your message. Oh, have I still got him on voice? Right, okay. Yeah, Bombay Sapphire. Nice. Nice. Some really good gins out there, actually. I like gin and tonic. Not a fan of gin on its own. I can drink it. I'm just not a fan of it on its own. Oh, this isn't too far. Right, so really what I should do first is look where my cutter is. Don't know if I've left my cutter. Hang on a minute. I want a divvy. Right, okay, let's do this another way. I can remember the places. Home base. Let's see, home base. No, so there's nothing there. That's out the way. Not there, not there, not there. Not there, not there, not there. Could be there. Okay, what's that one? I tell you why, it's because the bloody suns aren't selected, are they? Okay. That'll be where my cutter is, I think. Pretty darn sure. Bum, bum, bum. Why is it not showing my ship? Yeah, okay, so I have to go here first. Pick up this ship. Okay, now I'm going to try and catch up with the chat now. So, blah blah blah. Thanks, Deonta. It would be nice to be subbed up. You can also join the Discord. It's in the chat below, in the notes below. When you get devs up, definitely. I'll have a look at it. Might be nerfed, might not be. I doubt they'd nerf it. I hope they wouldn't. You know what they're like. Well, birthed is that feeling you get when something's been nerfed, isn't it? It's like birth. Earth. Earth. So, right, I've caught up with the chat now. Well, the snow's really coming down now. Good job I didn't put that bet on. Thanks for the subscription, Deonta. I've seen that you've done it. Very nice of you. Oh, it wasn't that far to go. Yeah, and I do love this game. Love it to bits. I don't often get hooked on stuff. I generally go through periods, but this game and The Division have kind of kept me for almost the last year. It's been a cheap year for me. Well, I'm not going to the planet, am I? So why is it... Oh, I'm going to have to come around now. I didn't realise I'd overdone it there. Bye-bye. Please say I haven't done it again. I have, haven't I? Oh, for God's sake. You wouldn't know I've been playing this game for a while. I've already scratched the ship up. Now I'm doing flybys galore. What was it I couldn't do yesterday? I couldn't find the bloody bearings yesterday. And anybody else who's just joined in the stream, feel free to say hello in the chat. Let us know what system you play on. Even what you're doing right now. Get some type of lively chat going. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, also subscribe to our Discord. Thanks for reminding me, love. Because I nearly started docking without it there. So. Will do, pet. Well, in we go. Oh, that's not my landing pad, mate. That's my landing pad. You alright, Alan? How's it going? Welcome up, Brian. Nice to see people popping back in. Just gonna fix this little thing in here up a little bit. Just check that my ship is here. Yep, it is. Okay. And what was it that I've changed something on this ship. So I don't know what it is I've put in. Oh, that's my core internals, you Doyle. My SRVs in it. Okay, it's the cargo rack. Okay, I can sell that. And oh crap, they haven't got a bloody... That's bollocks. That's not possible. Hang on a minute. Ah, I've got an idea. Yep. Okay, let's have a look there. Transfer. Docking computer. Transfer to ship. Oh, okay. Didn't realise I thought I'd sold it by accident. Right, okay, so shipyard. Stored ships. Use this ship. Well, that's a good one, Deonta. I've been helped by the the ship rats, the fuel rats, a couple of times. It's a good group to be involved with. They do a really, really good job. What I will say is enjoy the ride. Don't be in too much of a rush to get there, otherwise the grind's going to get you down. Intercede it with other things, you know. Grind a little bit, go away, grind something else and come back, just so you're not driving yourself crazy with it. I can grind stuff, I don't have a problem, but for others it can be pretty hard. Right, so outfitting, just check my optional internals are alright. Look at that, look at all that cargo space. Now I can fill up with I need limpets. Hey Camo. Okay, yeah, I should buy some limpets, shouldn't I? Maybe I don't need 256 this time. I need 576 limpets. I'll take 200, like. I'll take a few. It's only a couple of thousand credits. Elite world problems. Okay, there we go. Confirm. No, I don't want to change it. Cancel. Okay, so let's plot a route again, because I'm going to have to do it another time. Let's change the star types up a little bit, so at least I can hit a couple of decent systems on my way there. Actually, I might add K. Not M. Okay, so 14 jumps, about quarter of an hour that'll take, so that's not too bad. Oh, I'm just doing what I can do. No, I'm going to do the engineer's stuff, but oh crap, I have got a wake scanner in here, haven't I? Pretty sure I have. I'm just taking it in case I come across anything worth grabbing. Because even if I finish that, I might decide to do something else, and I'd rather do that in this ship than oh, bit of a bump. I'd rather do it in the ship than going all the way back to the bubble to change out and stuff like that, so that's why I've gone with that. Yeah, the chat can be a bit funny sometimes. I always forget I have a chat going in the screen. Nine and 17, that's going to be a rickety old dust bucket, isn't it? Can always do a quick check while I'm scooping. Oh, actually, it's an ice bucket. Nice one. Are you talking about the chat that appears on my video feed? And that's because it comes through Streamlabs first, so I think there's a slight delay as to when it comes up. It's not actually a part of YouTube. I have to run it through an extra browser in order to show it on the screen. I'm getting used to it now, to be honest. Well, apart from Jess, because I think Jess ignores me all the time. Alright, thanks Deonta. See you again soon. Have a good day. Sounds a bit American, doesn't it? Let's see what we've got here. Blah, blah, blah. No. And anybody else who's just joining the stream, feel free to come along in the chat and say hello. I do read the stream as I'm going. There's not much more to do when you jump in and scoop in. So now's the best time to say hello. You can drop by the Discord as well. There's plenty of people in there. That's in the description underneath. And if you like what you're watching, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 200 on Sunday. And I never normally set myself targets, so... I like the use of smileys. I used to have an aversion to them, but now I don't. Now they're okay. So yeah, who was talking about the good ships earlier? Look at this. Look at it. How can you not want to hyper jump in this? The only thing I don't like is the cockpit parts look like well, they look like 80s synth drums to me. I always think the Pet Shop Boys are going to break the door down and whack out one of their newest songs. You know, that just looks like 80s synth drums all round. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't actually designed like that in the first place. Oh, nice. Sun system. That's worth about 2 credits. Where is it? Modules. I need to check something in my modules before I make a really stupid mistake. Free drink to the first person who guesses what I'm going to check in my modules. And the Idiot of the Year award goes to... Right, let's just check this out. Yeah, but the ship's nice though. It is a nice ship. Right, let's have a look. So what stations? Oh crap, I don't know. There we go. I don't really care which one, to be honest. What system am I in now? Lab. No, I'm not in Lab. Oh. Yeah, but I'll put it in Lab. Might as well leave, because it might be in here. System Lab. And a large landing pad. Okay, there's one in Labe, so I need to go Hermite Terminal. Okay. Good, good. So for any eagle-eyed people, you'll notice I'm going somewhere where I need to collect stuff, and I didn't have an SRV because I took it out for a cargo rack for the community goal. So I have got a wave scanner though. What a doyle. Yeah, actually they're pretty crappy. Yeah, I know. I think one's to flush the toilet. I think you've got a toilet built into your chair. That's the one on the left. One of the other ones for coffee. I think the other one's calls a stewardess. Yeah, actually, like landing gear, your 3 red lights on your landing gear system. 1 to say it's active, 2 to say it's down, and 3 to say it's locked. That would be pretty good. Right, so we are going to... We're not going there. We're not going there. Oh, trust it to be a bloody 1,000 light seconds away or whatever. Hang on, where am I going to? Let's have a look on the system map. Alright, thanks for joining Zoomski. I'll see you around anyway. I'll probably see you in the Discord, no doubt. Thanks for dropping in though. It's actually still early doors, to be honest. For me. We can punch that a little bit, can't we? Not punch it too high, but we can punch it a little bit. You're very quiet tonight, Brian. I think you're still there. The beers aren't taking effect early, are they? Will do. Hey Killian, how's it going? I've not seen you since the trip, have I? Oh, I'm going to overshoot it. What a doyle. Did you see the selfie? Well, the selfie. Yeah, the selfie. There we go. Don't you dare overshoot again or I'll shoot you in the face. Alright, let's have a look. So, we're still online actually. That's not too bad. We're coming a straight line. It's probably gonna do. No, that's alright, you can be a lurker every now and again. I'm a huge lurker when it comes to message boards is the worst one for me. I read everybody's drunken posts. Oh, really? You can just self-destruct and go back to the bubble. Just so you know. if you want to get there fast. It's going alright. There was a couple of nights ago where I was a bit tired and couldn't be bothered, but I try to stay chirpy, even when I'm doing the fifth lap of a planet, trying to find the longitude and latitude. Can you tell, is Cybersex Wreckage still there? Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I've actually got I'm gonna do a Nebula road trip on Sunday. It'll be quite long, so even if you just want to drop in for one of them, there's a sign up in the Discord. Okay, coming into land thick and fast here. No, I'm sure I've got auto dock on here. Yeah. It's a shame I didn't. I should have got a shot of that wreckage. I thought it was salvageable wreckage at first when I came across it, because I was too busy outrunning him to realise that he'd actually exploded. Right, so quickly go into the hangar. I'll do a really quick turnaround here. Right, so core internal, no, optional internally a dial. And so we'll go with one of these cargo racks, one of these low cargo racks. I'll get rid of that. And I shall put in a vehicle hangar. 4 vehicle slots it is. No, that was my fault as well, because normally, like I said, for the one on Sunday, I'm probably going to write a little thing on the Discord just to tell people what to bring if they're going to come along, if they want to partake in everything. But sometimes, you know, you're not thinking when you do something, you know, because I generally choose something to do a couple of hours before I stream. Hey Cybersec, how's it going? We're just talking about your wreckage being left on a planet somewhere. So I make a lot of my decisions last minute. what's happening right now, Camo? I'm heading out to get some chemical manipulators and then get some high wake scans. I have a couple of locations to pop into. A few. I heard the Guinness Book of Records is going to open a new book. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do it in a couple of squads. I think we'll batch them into like the higher jump range ships and the lower jump range ships, and then that's probably the best way to do it. I don't want to really have people left behind. So, but I don't think the nebula. I'm going to try and choose a few nebula that are really close to each other, so that even people with a smaller jump won't have too much of a problem getting between them. And then maybe I might take Monday off, because obviously with Beyond dropping on Tuesday, I think that's going to be a pretty busy night. I don't know if I'll take it off yet. I'll think about it. But yeah, I'd love to get a few people doing it. Even if the people on Xbox want to do it, even though they're not there in the same server as us, it would be still good. If you tell me what ship you want to go in, I'll have a look at putting together a build. So I don't think I've got many jumps left here. 5. I'm gonna start it, I think, around I've forgotten which time I put, around 8 PM British time, Greenwich Mean Time. And I'm going to do it so that I'm going to try and plot it so it stays relatively close to the bubble, so even if people don't want to come for the whole thing, they'll be able to target where it's going next. Well, I've got a Diamondback Explorer build somewhere. Well, we'll only be going to see Nebula, so I'll be honest with you, I've got a plan for Tuesday, which is one of the reasons I want to do the upgrades to my frame shift drive in the next couple of days, if possible. So on Tuesday there will be a reason. Oh, I've been why the hell have I been interdicted? I haven't got anything. The hell am I being interdicted for? I've got limpets. I would say, yeah, definitely. I'd say I'll even try and do it so that 25 light years is like the minimum. So if you're not a member of the Discord, Andrew, feel free to join. It's in the notes below. We'll use the Discord to voice Wing Up and chat Wing Up, actually, because the game itself can only hold a couple of players. But illicit limpets, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why the hell he was interdicting me. I don't think I've got anything else on board material-wise. In fact, I'm sure of it. Yeah, look, limpets. So, I honestly don't know why he was coming after me. I don't even have data. Oh yeah, it's pretty big on this one, the fuel scope. I actually had it bigger. What was it? I think it was scooping 1.3. I think it was scooping 1.3 before. But I downgraded it to get a bigger cargo rack. And I don't know that anybody else noticed, but my escapades with the Thargoids yesterday has now become the community goal. What's all that about? Yeah, always in open camo. I think maybe when I do the Nebula runs we might do them in private, but generally I'm in open. Let's see. So yeah, I do all that stuff with the Thargoids yesterday, and then it becomes the community goal today. I lost out a bit there. Hey Robert, nice to see you again. Yeah, I was just saying I was doing it yesterday, so I don't really want to do it again today. I did it before it was cool. Right, let's have a look. I don't think FDev were watching me yesterday and thought that boy's on at one. No, unfortunately I'm not doing it today. I won't get paid for it yesterday either, that's the thing. Okay, so let's have a look. So here we are. Oh, not this one. Hang on a sec. Let's find the wiki on it. Oh, who's sending me to a place with coordinates again? You. Right, I'll load in the coordinates thing again. I did find it yesterday actually. Wasn't too difficult. Hang on a second, I definitely bookmarked it yesterday. Why is it not showing up in my bookmark? It'll be in my history anyway. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so Dav's Hope. So where are we? Input these bits and bobs. Make sure they're all input properly today, because that's why I was having problems yesterday, because it wasn't calculating the bearing correctly, which was really strange. Hopefully today it will. Right, okay, and it is planet A5, I think. So I'm going to go out into private to do this, because Dav's Hope is a known spot for people to just sit and gank, so I'm not going to go through that today. Okay, so A5. There we go. Right, let's go have a look at this one then. Oh, come on. There we go. What, was I getting too close there? I listen out for the alarm bells. Generally. Thanks for the subscription, by the way, Robert. I thought you'd subscribed before. I'm gonna rename myself to Commander Flyby. Getting a little bit miffed with this. Right, so if I remember a slow right down, I'm going to follow it step by step. Not until not so that I come to a halt. Right, a slow right down. I better not gone too fast there. Oh well, I had a connection error, so that's helpful. I think that saved me from idiocy anyway. Hi Christopher, welcome to the stream. Is it your first time? Pretty sure it is. It turns out that there's a ton of Imperial... I don't know what they're called actually. Like Imperial, not cruise ships, hangar ships in there. Probably preempting the Thargoid's route, I would suppose. My internet go down for a second. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so 85. Back up. Oh, it hasn't come back up on my phone, but it looks like it's back up anyway. I think my internet cut out. It's probably this snow, to be honest. I'm gonna turn the music. Let's say. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm going to go collect some stuff to upgrade my frame shift, because my frame shift isn't at its best. Oh, Kellyanne, you're making me jealous. Well, thanks for joining us, Christopher. Yeah, I tried to remember names and whatnot. Not meta alloys, no. Although I am planning on feeding them to Thargoids at some point. What am I looking for? I'm looking for chemical manipulators. I know, PS4 VR's not bad. Tried it out last summer. I think it probably works better with some games than others. I didn't like the fact that you feel a little bit distant from what you're actually doing when you use it, but it's not bad. Definitely not a bad system. So this is the little kind of trick I learned yesterday, was to come in really slow. Just wait till it goes into that mode, slow right down, and then drop out. And then only when you're doing this can it drop fully to 0, and then you can map your longitude and latitude. So well, there's different locations, but one of the places you can find them is Dav's Hope. So I'm gonna have a look there. 689253. .53, and the other one is 157. 157.61, let's say 50. So I'll go to 76 degrees. And go.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Let me just get it right. 44 minus 31. 44 minus 31, okay. Did it say again? Idiot I am, I wasn't looking at it. 76, okay. Looking for 44 minus 31. Probably on the other side of the bloody planet. Sorry I'm so quiet, I'm just concentrating on what I'm aiming for. Okay, so talk amongst yourselves for a second while I just get my bearings here. No, you're probably half right and whatnot. I think I have. I think yet again I've managed to come down on the other side of the planet. I don't know how I managed to actually always, even though it's by chance, I don't know how I always managed to come in on the other side of the planet. I mean, it's a flip of a coin, isn't it? You would think that you'd hit it every now and again. And what I hate about it is when I come back in like this, I've got to really, got to not get into that glide. Absolutely mental, this. Hmm. Okay, we're not far off now. Okay, not far out now. Right, so I'm not far out here. 44. Oh, I'm a little bit out actually. 44. Oh, let's have a look. Probably over here. Not. No, you do right. Okay, 1 second. Just gonna check it out. I know I'm in the right place. I'm just trying to spot it. So here we go. That's a good one. I know it's near this mountain because I remember. Give it a second. I know it's somewhere near the mountain. I just can't remember exactly where. Okay. Okie dokie, let's have a look at this. I think it's just over the top of this ridge. If I'm looking at it from the right angle. If I'm not looking, actually, just to make sure. I'm gonna make sure it's not around here, but I don't think it is around here. Oops, sorry. No. Okay, so it's on the back end of this mountain over here. Not seen many mountains actually as jaggedy as this, to be honest. Okay, so let me have a look at that picture one more time. Okay. Let me look from outside. The ship actually is probably better. Oh, chap, it's that one. Okay. So I was going the wrong direction. So it's that one. Red smoke on the right. Oh, no, I don't know. Let me have a quick look. It's not coming from my ship, is it? I've got a few seconds while I fly over here, so no problem. Can't see any red smoke. Okay, so there should be like a little bucket. So I'm thinking that's that. I didn't see the way that it came in there. And now it goes straight down, so I'll have to take a risk on that. What was it? 44 minus 44.8 minus 31.3. Okay. Probably I'm going that if I want to go. No, because this is going down, so... Well, it could be over the other side. I thought it was somewhere around here when I first looked at it, but it's not showing there. So either it's here, around here, or I've dropped, or I'm on the, or it should be on the other side of the mountain. So, oh. They look quite good actually, considering. I just hope I don't have to go over them. I probably will. Sod's law, 'cause I'm not seeing it around here. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so let's just fly around this ridge here. I think it was over there, you know. I think it was over there. Go up here. I just need to be a bit more eagle-eyed. Right, let me just reset this a second because I don't want to just fly in circles, so I'm going to bring it to a halt. Just input these numbers again and at least get the bearing. So I'm going to go 46, 6. Six 737 7 and minus 317023. Okay, let's just check it. It said 351, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. It says 351. I can't see how it's this way. It's telling me it's this way, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong on ED bearing, because I'm definitely putting the longitudes and latitudes in the right way. Now that's going up, and I don't want it to go up to 46, I want it to be on 44. Right, I think I want to check this video one more time. Just make sure I can see where he's coming into land. The thing is, he comes into land upside down, which makes it a damn sight more difficult. So he goes there. Right. I'm going to save that a second so I can have a look. Right, so forward camera. He comes in off the mountain. Right, so it's certainly I don't think it's there. Right, can I see that in the distance when he makes the turn? Okay. Right, what's that? There's a ship down there, but that's not what I think I was looking for. But there's something on the ground there. Right, I think that's it. Thankfully. To the 17 people watching, I'm so sorry. I should have spotted it before. I don't know why I didn't spot it. I knew what I was looking for, but I trust those longitudes and latitudes too much. I trust what this web page keeps telling me, and both times I saw that little black mark before, I wasn't trusting myself. But anyway, finally got there. I'm going to have a look at that website because I don't know why it's inputting it wrong for me. It did a little bit yesterday. It tells me to go in completely different directions. So I don't know if it's because I'm copy and pasting or something. I really don't know, but we'll check it out. But we're here. Wait. Slow down a little bit. Okie dokie, I'm just going to grab a quick drink and then I'm going to launch this scarab, so I'll be about 30 seconds. Okay, cheers, Nero. I'll certainly do that. Right, let's get this going. That'd have been a nice start if I had to Oh, it's not gonna work that. Oh well, never mind. Continue on. You can try for something at the end, try and get something going at the end. Okay, so you said there's a few data points. Data point number 1. Oh. Am I too close to the ship or something? What's happened there? I think it's because I'm too close to the ship. Second. Try it again. Oh, what is wrong with this today?
Structure compromised. All personnel contact immediately. Head directly to the evacuation bay.
Yeah, but I don't like using turret mode. It should work like this. Think of it. And I haven't got turret mode set up properly. Twat. Not you, the game. Ah, God's sake. Right. Yeah, that'll work. The problem is I haven't got the turret mode set up properly, so now I'm going to have to go and set it up. And normally I can just scan straight off the bat. Oh no, we can do that. Oh, that's strange. Ah, okay, right, I'm getting it now. I have to select it again, don't I? Right, this is getting really boring now. Right, okay, that's that one done. Ah, okay. No, I did say hello, didn't I? Hey Roostrum, thanks for joining in again. Got the one behind me.
Site structure compromised. All personnel from the backup immediately. Head directly to the evacuation vessel.
Target suit retracted. Target suit retracted. Target suit deployed. Target suit retracted. Target suit deployed. Target suit retracted.
Okay, so as I say, I do a lot of this stuff. I just literally come in blind, so I don't know exactly what I'm doing when I get here. So you just have to bear with me sometimes. I know it's frustrating to watch because it's frustrating to play, but it's just the way I do it, and secretly I enjoy it. Okay, so that's my third, I think.
Site structure compromised. All personnel from the backup immediately. Head directly to the evacuation vessel.
Oh. I think I scanned that one, didn't I? Just make sure. Sure that one I scanned. 100% sure. Right, okay. Oh well, I've got 7, so fill up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a classified one. Okay.
Being a dick.
Right, so okay, so we've got all them. So I'm now kind of just bezzing around looking for any spare parts, really. Whoops. Right, okay, so if I remember rightly, you have to log out and then log back in to get them to appear again. Don't think you have to go between stuff. If it indeed works that way. Yes. Okay. So I need to check material actually, because there's a ton of stuff that I'm sure I don't need. So yeah, so my materials are kind of full, but there's certain ones like biotech conducts I'm sure I don't need. 50 of them. Cadmium I think I'll be happy with maybe 40, although I don't even know if I need that anymore. I might knock some of these down actually, because cadmium's not that hard to come by. Might not better. Get rid of another 10 of them. So chemical manipulators, chemical process, chromium, I think I could knock that down. Oops. 37. Don't know about them. It's very easy to come by, I think. So iron, I can probably knock that down a lot. Manganese, it's not so easy to come by. Mercury, nickel's pretty easy to come by. I need that many of them, but anyway. Selenium, that for the time being. So I've got 60. I'll knock 20 off there. Okay, so that's opened up a little bit of space to collect some stuff anyway, so sorry about speaking to myself there, but that's how it kind of goes around here.
Warning. Site structure compromised. All personnel must evacuate the site immediately. Head directly to the evacuation vessel.
Okay, so to my menu. just check how many I need. And here. Use times 4. Okay, so chemical manipulators is like the thing that I really need to get. Everything else is kind of not needed. I do want to get focus crystal actually, but you know that the chemical manipulators aren't going to show up now. I want them. Now I really want them. Wait, I think I just had that one, didn't I? Carbonizing alloy. Yeah, we don't need any of these. Chemical distillery, I do need that one for something. Don't know what yet, don't remember, but I remember it showing up. Oh, that's never a good thing, is it? No reaction from my screen here. No, just a little bit slow on the uptake. Now the reason I'll sometimes collect these things because of how I think RNGs work, and I think that it knows what you want and then just goes, right, so you're not having that now, so you go around, you pick up the thing, you can always eject them later and you've just got more chance for it coming back around again. Could be pure horse shit, but look, I've got like focus crystals out the wazoo now. No. Back into solo. Oh, nice one. Toffmeister's joined, if I'm right, in the Discord, so that's nice. Anybody else who hasn't joined the Discord yet, feel free. That's what it's there for. Oh, what's that? ridiculous. It's not dropping any of them now. I know they're rare, I know, but I want one. I'm going to keep bashing this for the time being. And I might finish my beer. Right, you mother lovers. I just literally saw them drop out of the sky as well. So I got chemical distillery. Don't need any of that crap. You know, it's for times like this I sometimes wish they didn't have like legal problems with YouTube using certain people's music and whatnot. Right, it seems they're not dropping now. Or they don't seem to be dropping. It might be because I'm not changing instances. So I'm going to double check that. But I think these are all the things that were here before. Yeah, okay, so try changing an instance. Oh, wow. Don't know what it is tonight. It's sticking a little bit. Like I've gone into the menu, gone to go out, and it's oh well, somebody's answering you in the Xbox chat, Nero. That's a good thing for you. Right, what have we got? Open play. I'm gonna go into open. Fingers crossed there's no idiot's gonna blow me up as soon as I drop in. Okay, cheers. I'm only joking. Let's have a look. That took a long time. I wish I could remember who it was yesterday who was saying they play on Xbox. Drive me wild. This isn't the first time the servers do this. It's a bit strange. I'm not sure if it's because it's when the US kind of comes online. But bit of a pain in the backside. I hope it's not my internet, because I've actually been having a video running in HD. Probably isn't the best idea. Right, I'll have a look around the perimeter as well. I thought I'd gone to the perimeter, but maybe I hadn't. Oops. Did somebody actually say earlier they might have nerfed it here, didn't they? Somebody did say in the chat earlier, oh, if you go there they've nerfed it, and somebody else said, no, I've been there recently. But I'm definitely not seeing... I saw a couple when I first arrived. And then honestly, I've not really seen a bean since then. This is enough to make your head rattle. Not a big fan of board hopping, or however you want to say it in this instance, but certainly not so interesting for the viewing audience. There's a bit of drift in there. And again. Ooh, heat veins. I did want that for something else, so I'll definitely take heat veins. I love how excited I get. It's a bloody it's a computer game. Like, ooh, I found some type of special offer in Steam or something. Right. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, I mean, it's not just for the viewers either, though. It's actually a real bloody pain. Yeah, I know that well, let's not get into all that thing about board hopping and the grind and everything. If they want to make it like not so less of a grind, why not have like a ton of them spawn in a place way away from the bubbles, so you have to travel out there to get them? That would make more sense to me. Every 3 or 4 rounds, okay, so I should be due one. Yeah, that's why when you said check other areas, I am trying to check them because I've noticed that they drop in exactly the same place every single time. I'll definitely take heat veins if they show up. Definitely, definitely. Chemical manipulator. There we go. Never been so excited in my life. Right. I mean, if I can come across a few more heat veins, I'll be really happy because they actually get me on my, I think it's FSD4 range. So even in the meantime, it would be nice to bulk up a bit. Oh, chemical manipulators. I actually noticed that just by looking at it. It's got that yellow. It's like a flask with a yellow straw coming out. That's how I kind of view it. Okay, I'll go back into... I just want enough for a few rolls so I can try and get that FSD up. I think after all the kind of discovery work and whatnot I've done in my time, I think I deserve a ship with a good jump. I'm just looking at an hour now to try and find out what my current... Chemical distillery, well I've got one of them now. I've got plenty of arsenic. Definitely. Chemical distillery, I've got them. Oh, eccentric hyperspace trajectories as well, that's one I have to look up. Because... So chemical distillery and chemical manipulators is what I need. And that's high energy weight. So it's really those chemical manipulators, chemical distilleries, right? Yes, chemical distilleries. Okay. So those are kind of the things I really need. And what I'm looking for. I don't actually know what the distilleries look like. I wasn't paying attention when I picked it up. It's mechanical scrap, so that's useless. I'll take compound shielding. Yes, I have conductive ceramic. I have tellurium, tons of the stuff. I'm just looking for FSD distance, to be honest with you. Power plant I don't really update, but I maybe should actually look into that as well. Focus crystals again. That looks promising. That looks very promising. You lying bastard. That chemical manipulators, that's not configurable components. You lying. The new material. What a chip. Yeah, that's who I'm doing. Felicity, my girl. And it's embarrassing speaking like that actually. Yeah, Felicity Farsi is where I normally go. Just because I've sold her the most data and things like that, and she seems to like me and she gives me stuff quicker. Heat veins, heat veins. I'll definitely take the heat veins. They do give me something on my FSD, because I've kind of jumped I think I jumped from 1 to 3 and then kind of missed out 4 and got offered 5, so so I don't really need to go past 4, but if I can on the way to 5 and get a little bit, it won't bother me in the slightest. Oops. Yeah, it's a right chip. It's not fair. You can't do that. I mean, if you can have all these things, then put them in different designs. It's one of my only gripes with the game sometimes is that they, even the planets, I mean, I know they're doing them up now, which is fantastic, but some of them, all of them just look the same. Okay, so I think I was in solo there. I went to private. Are all the privates the same, or if I go in private of each person, do I get a different instance? An interesting statistic to know. Chemical manipulators. Oh, shut up. I'll compromise your chassis, yeah. I should just enjoy the fact that I'm driving around on a moon in a cool little SRV. And that should be enough. So I'll go try and climb that mountain later. Oh, crash into the lamp. It's like riding a bike, isn't it? You're aiming for something saying don't crash into that, and it's the first thing you hit. Oh man, don't be doing that. Yeah, get some money. Oh, hang on. I got tier 6. Nice one. 600,000. And 7 million. That's a rebuy. How have I managed to do that? What have I done? I got in the top 50, alright. Oh, bloody hell, nobody was doing that because I think I did it for about half an hour. Jesus. Could have got 18 million. Pay off those fines. Alright, Nero, have a good night, eh? I'm just literally going to be doing this anyway for the next quarter of an hour, half an hour. Only I can do this for so long. Oops. I didn't switch instance there, did I? solo.
Carthage Let, retracting.
Still can't believe there's 16 people watching. I'm barely watching. That could be the whiskey, but come on, chemical manipulators. Mother. Grid resistors, there's a reason I need them as well, I think. I hope. I think by the time you get around here, especially these two that are located here, you kind of know if you're gonna get anything. Heat veins. Same place. I wonder if they actually load in the same place. I might be able to speed this process up. Those heat veins were there the last time, and I think they were the time before. Oh, I'm stuck. Does that mean I have to blow myself up if I'm stuck? Oh no, I got through. There we go. So, if the heat veins are there in the future, then I know that everything kind of reloads in its place, which might save actually even driving around. If I can tell how many reloads it takes. What was I collecting? Heat veins. Heat veins because they are the level 4 with Felicity Farcia. And at the moment my FSD is only number 3. So even though I'm collecting for number 5, if needs be on another ship, because I have a pretty big fleet, so it's not like I need 1 or 2. My Diamondback is my primary ship that I want to update. Then it's my Anaconda. Then it's my Cutter, and then everything else takes a back seat, but it's not to say it doesn't want to be updated or I don't want to put some effort into it. So heat veins, if I can collect a few of them, are going to help those intermittent ships, or the intermediary ship should I say. just try something in a second because I've not actually done it. Oi! Yeah, nearly drove past one. Planet am I on? And I haven't actually driven down Main Street. Yeah, so just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything kind of perched on Main Street. It doesn't look like there is anything, but okay. It's not always easy when you have a fleet of ships. You've got to kind of offset some things with others. I was just looking at something the other day where there was a really nice fuel scoop, but it's going to be too expensive to put on every ship, so... At least I'm getting up there with the chemical manipulators now. I'm not sure exactly how many I've got, but... Wait. I go around here. And then I go along this way. There was one here. That's, I think I went around there before when I should have actually come inside, and there's one here. So, okay. Right, I'm finding my little route now, which is always good. That definitely helps you. Yeah, I'll do another run. So, Pains. Yep, it's the same place every time, so I'm seeing at least something of a repeat here. So I really need to see where those manipulators actually sit out, because if I can work out how many instances it takes to load it in, it's not random, I don't think, because those heat vanes are in exactly the same place every single time. For example, the chemical manipulators always seem to be over the back end of Dav's Hope, so not this part, the other part, the first part you go through. Is that a private instance? Forgotten. So the chemical manipulators always seem to be in, like when you come through this area. So like now I'm thinking, you know, yeah, they're not going to appear now. Heat veins. Okay, I don't know if they appeared there before though. Let's go check. I'm gonna check in my materials now to see what I've got. Chemical manipulators 21, so that's a good amount of chemical manipulators. Heat veins is the other one. I've got probably a few less of them. 18, so you know what? I think I'm going to call it a night, ladies and gentlemen, because I've got work in the morning. So what can I say? Thanks for joining me again. It's actually been good tonight. I think I hit my record for consecutive viewers at one point, so I'm going to double check that in the statistics. I think it was 32 or something like that. So fingers crossed I did, and that'll be really that'll be a nice thing to hit. Tomorrow I have a poker tournament, so I don't actually know what time I'll get on tomorrow. If I don't, definitely be around Saturday, certainly will be around Sunday. So until then, commanders, have a really good night, and I'll see you later.